Hey guys, what's up? What's happening? The King of Games 98 here, along with.
Mr. Gaming Squad.
And on the week long hiatus on this video, we are finally reviewing and taking a look at Interact's Handy Pack Color for the Game Boy Color.
And if you haven't already, also just trying to plug my shit in. If you found yourself wanting and or able to get yourself a Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch, I did an unboxing and also a teardown video on my channel, so it'd be awesome if the King Games 98 could link that at the end of the video or something. You guys can check that out and see how it is. I don't think you guys will be disappointed, just like the other 165 viewers that I got for it. So I don't think you guys will be disappointed.
Okay.
Real quick plug in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to link them in the previous video of the Handy Boy, but I guess I can...
Just in case this video gets more popular than the 18 views you already have on the other one.
I can do it on this one too. Sure, why not?
Yay!
Okay.
Publicity!
So...
Because my life needs validation from people on YouTube.
So this is like the child of the Handy Boy, but it's made by Interact.
So it's pretty much the adopted child.
Yes. So I came across this on Facebook Marketplace, of all places.
Of all places that are markets.
Yes.
That have a place.
Yes.
By people with faces on books.
Yes. And a woman was selling this. She was not a video gamer, collector, she didn't know anything about this.
And it was kind of obvious due from the price that it started at.
Yeah,
which is not, we're not downing her at all.
No.
Not everybody's an expert, obviously.
No. She just snapped like one or two pictures of it and like threw it up for $20. I think that's what she started at.
Yeah.
She then eventually dropped it down to $15, then eventually dropped it down to $10, and I saved the listing. If you know what that feature is, when you
it's
like the equivalent of
it's self-explanatory. You save it.
Well, yeah.
Whether you save it to a watch list or
kind of like the equivalent of eBay watching an item.
Yes, so that's all it is. So long story short, he saved it, watched it for a while, whatever you want to call it, and then eventually
I bought
jumped
it
on it
for $10, and I thought it was
good, which is not bad.
I thought it was great, and the woman only lived like 20 minutes away. It was great.
On gas there
yeah.
Too, so yeah.
What's crazy is because I looked these up after I bought it on eBay, and like these loose out of the box are like going for $30-$40, and I was like, wow, really?
That's really not bad considering when you got this one, it had battery corrosion.
Yeah,
I helped clean that.
It did have really bad battery corrosion, and thanks to Tyler here, yeah, he really did help me out with that. And it looks a hell of a lot better.
And works a lot better, too. It's definitely a lot more guaranteed to work.
Yes, it does work a lot better than what it did. So without further ado, we'll show off the actual accessory and then put it on Tyler's
my Game Boy Color.
Beautiful Pokemon Limited Edition Game Boy Color, which is in the thumbnail.
Yay! Yay!
And we'll show some gameplay of Pokemon Crystal.
Yeah, because that's one of 3 or 4 colory games that I have.
So
and 2 of them are Pokemon as well.
So
the other one's SpongeBob.
So like the Handy Boy, this like opens up and has a closed compact design, which I really like.
It's not bad, but it's not exactly very pocket friendly.
No.
Unless you want your jeans to be having a SpongeBob dick. Like.
Yeah. This doesn't really fit good in your pocket. I love how the screen
has a magnifier.
Magnifies.
Just like the other one as well.
Just like the Handy Boy. And then it has, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, it has the lights built into the...
Right there,
thank you.
Right on the side.
Which, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I really like that, and it like more or less...
It's better than the Handy Boy. The Handy Boys were just built on the inside tracks of the plastic here.
I didn't really like that because to me the light wasn't really focused on the screen.
Yeah, it kind of just lit up both sides and left kind of like a dark zone in the middle.
Right.
Which is kind of weird.
This, I think Interact nailed it.
Yeah.
Because the light is directed right on the screen.
Yeah. And plus it's better when it's not a piss screen, booger green screen.
Yes.
Helps a lot.
Yes, that definitely does help. And
we'll
then
definitely turn the lights off as well when we're demonstrating how it works for
yes,
you guys to get the full experience.
yes, full experience.
It
Now,
is really nice with the stereo speakers too. They are loud.
oh
as
yeah,
shit.
they're very loud. You really wouldn't think they were because you'd probably be like, oh, this is a cheap, no name accessory. But no,
Well,
they're
plus, I mean, this is from like what is it, 90s, maybe early 2000s.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
very late 90s, early 2000s technology. It's not going to be great, but
yeah.
it is.
Oh yeah,
Especially even the Handy Boy, as you saw in that last video. My God, that was on full volume, and I was
yeah.
like going deaf from the ping. And there goes my eardrum.
Now, like the Handy Boy, the Handy Pack color features an actual like small joystick
And
for
the
the
same
for
kind
the
of like,
D-pad.
also with the buttons, kind of the same.
Yes.
The same kind of like, I guess you could say like a divot kind of like,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
raised on both one side each, you know,
Mm.
like the Handy Boy.
Now, I do like the joystick on the D-pad.
It's good. It takes a little bit of adjusting for me.
It does.
I mean, like I said, I'm used to a normal D-pad
Well,
unless
right,
it's on
right.
the controller.
Yeah.
But other than that, it takes getting used to for me. But it is a pretty nice feature.
I do like the joystick, and I don't mind the A and B buttons. They're not great.
It would be
But-
better if they were just flat, honestly.
I agree.
It's definitely
I
weird
agree.
with them being raised
Yeah.
and then lowered in the middle.
Yeah, I totally agree.
'Cause
Okay.
it doesn't even help with like.
So
It
now
doesn't
we're
even
gonna
help with compactability or
we're gonna
anything either.
slip this on his Game Boy Color.
It's a little bit cumbersome to get it over the buttons and all because you got to push them down first.
Yeah,
But
when
once you
it's-
get it in and plug it into the headphone jack, you're good. It's a hell of a lot more simpler than the DMG Handy Boy one, where you got to be a freaking borderline electrician to get this
Yeah,
together.
yeah, right. So this,
I'm trying to move it closer so you can you can show it off a little better.
there we go. So that is what the Handy Pack Color looks like on Tyler's Pokemon Game Boy Color, which I guess it makes it look a little bit bigger. I guess
It makes it look bigger. Well, it's also hard to see with all the lights going as well.
it kind of,
when
yeah.
when we turn it on, we'll show you better.
Yes,
But here's a side-by-side comparison of the freaking
Mon-
the Mondo Boy,
the monstrosity known as
the freaking Big Brother.
my God.
I have to hold this in the back, and it's still not even in frame.
Oh
Holy
my
shit!
God.
Let me try and point you guys up a little bit.
Yeah,
My
can-
God, look at that!
Is that better? Yeah. Oh my God. Look,
Just don't talk to me or my son ever again.
that was perfect.
I mean, shit.
Look,
I mean, I even have a
look at
big
it.
hand, but holy crap!
I mean, my God, it's like
It just overshadows it. Like, hey,
it, it really does.
you know what? Who needs Barbie dolls when you got Game Boy Colors and their handy accessories?
Yeah. The Handy Boy and Handy Pack. Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey,
Uh,
Susie, did you go to have math class?
Nah, I skipped it.
Oh, it's because you're black, isn't it? Black Lives Matter, though.
Oh my God.
We're not getting political. That was
No.
just a mild joke.
Yep.
But anyway, yes, the
Just-
very big difference. I mean, I know the Game Boy Color is very more compact than the DMG, but
Yes.
holy shit, this is like the mothership and the little escape pod that came out of it. Like, God, look at the holy shit.
It's crazy just the size comparison.
Jesus,
Like,
the freaking magnifier is only like, or the amp is only half as size. No, just the amp alone is only half as big as the magnifier.
yeah.
It's crazy. Holy shit.
It's funny to look at though.
It really is. It's like, my God, you're used to carrying a tank and now you got a freaking Volvo. Like,
Exactly.
I think we should demonstrate the
Okay.
capabilities of this now.
Okay,
After
so
having a good laugh at the freaking
oh yeah,
size of
no,
it.
that was great. That was great. Okay, so we're gonna turn all the lights off, and we're gonna power this bad boy up with Pokemon Crystal in it. We're gonna have the light on. Okay, light is on. Now, okay, first off, just not even starting the game. Look at how bright and clear you can see that.
Especially, yeah, because like I said, it's on the top part instead of on the sides. So it lights everything up in general in there very nicely.
So not only is it facing directly down at the screen, but like it's also on the speakers and like around the screen as well.
Yeah, trying to find the on button. I forget which side it is.
Oh.
When I can't see it. So we can turn it on and see the volume of this thing. You got to turn it on. That's
Yep.
that would help.
My bad.
It's alright. It's kind of hard to see because it's a black screen.
It is a little bit.
Probably just...
That's better.
Yeah. Even though on camera it doesn't look like it's coming up very well.
Oh, trust us. It's very bright
It's bright and it definitely illuminates the screen better than
Yes.
it looks on the camera here.
Yes.
And it's loud as hell.
It is very
Considering
loud.
the speaker doesn't even work, actually, this is really nice. Loser, man.
Dropping the bass.
Yeah, right? Damn, I could rave to this shit. There you go. Start her up quick.
All right.
Yeah, like I said, in person it looks really good, especially being magnified too. This magnifier really does help.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's for sure. It's just like I said, on the camera it does not seem like it's really helping, but it does.
Yes.
It still has kind of like that dark zone in the middle though, like the Handy Boy, but it's not as bad.
Yeah. I certainly don't think so.
Yeah.
Again though, like with the Handy Boy, this is an accessory for a Game Boy Color that would be best used either
Especially on like a car ride or if
Yes.
you're in your room at night and you're not supposed to be on your Game Boy.
yes. So like either at night or if you're playing in a very dimly lit room. That's when this would be really good to be used on.
Absolutely.
Other than that, I don't really see a main.
Really practical use to it.
Wow, I'm sorry. I gotta turn that speaker off. That is really loud.
You could just turn the volume down if you wanted to.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Because it is just going to catch the
That's
speaker.
true. That's better.
See?
Okay,
So yeah.
that's better.
And that's about the volume that you would get max volume from the actual speaker.
Oh yeah, no, this thing is super loud. So
But anyway,
the Handy Pack Color compared to the Handy Boy, I could totally recommend someone buying this.
probably the only thing I could see being useful is if you're on a road trip now,
Yeah,
you want to go retro, or if you're a truck driver. Like there's some people in like the Game Boy handheld enthusiasts and Game Boy collectors Facebook groups
mm-hmm.
that are actual professional truck drivers that usually do carry around their old Game Boys and Game Boy Advances and stuff
That's
like that.
cool.
Yeah,
That's-
it's really nice.
that's cool,
So
though,
I
and
could
that's-
definitely-
and that's
I
a
could
great-
definitely see this being in use for when you're sitting there at night playing.
That's a
you know?
great use for it.
Exactly.
That's totally a great use for it.
Yeah.
So, I could totally recommend you picking up and buying a Handy Pack Color by Interact.
Or just anyone in general. It
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
I
be
mean,
specifically Interact.
yeah,
it's
it-
just,
it
It's
doesn't-
just that this one we're reviewing is Interact. but
Yes,
I don't really know of very many other Handy Boy accessory type
I
things.
don't.
I think what is this? Joy Plus, the one that did Handy Boy,
Yeah.
I think probably did make a color one.
They
possible,
they
I'm not
they
sure.
probably did. I wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly, I think I've seen. Didn't Retro Future have that? He had something similar.
Ret-
No, he had the Game Gear Handy Boy. He
The
had the Handy Gear.
the wide gear.
The Wide Gear,
Wide
which
Gear.
was
Yep.
the same company as Joy Plus because it had
Yes.
the same packaging.
Yes, yes, it did.
So
It
I would
did.
imagine
Yep.
if they did that for the DMG and Game Gear, then I don't see why they wouldn't do it for the color. Unless
Probably.
they flopped that bad back in the day.
I don't know. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna do it for this little review, guys. Oh,
Finally.
and yeah, finally, real quick, because I didn't mention this in the beginning. This can be powered one of two ways, and I wanted to make sure I mentioned this before wrapping this up. So it can be powered by two AAA batteries, which is what we used it on.
Yes,
Now,
because we don't really have the other option that you're about to tell.
yes. Now, if you're on the road, with your Game Boy Color,
Where you don't have a wall outlet type thing to be able to plug your Game Boy Color into.
an AC adapter, yeah, then this would just be the most optimal way of powering this, which
For the most portability, I would definitely.
yes,
use the
for
batteries.
the most portability,
But
yes.
if you're just chilling at home and you got yourself a little, space in there,
Now,
then I would definitely use this other option.
Now, that was the first way, two AAA batteries, or you could power it with a 3-volt DC power supply,
Which I think is the same port.
which plugs into right
hinge,
there,
Right there.
that hinge.
Which I think is the same power supply as the Game Boy Color
I
itself.
I believe that is the same power supply that would power a Game Boy Color and I think a Game Boy Pocket.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
pretty
it's
sure.
a smaller DMG,
Yes.
so I would imagine so.
All right. Well,
I wouldn't recommend like trying to get both unless you have one
no.
laying around.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah,
strive to try and get it because anybody could just get AAA's.
yeah. I would say the much easier route would just be AAA batteries.
Absolutely, especially for the most portability as well. Hell yeah.
Correct. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this little review.
Finally.
Any yeah, finally. Any last thoughts? Any final thoughts?
I'll give you $20 for it when I get paid.
Oh my god.
So you can double your money, and I can have something. I can have a working speaker on this thing finally.
You know, I really couldn't. I don't think I could bring myself to sell this. I actually
No,
really.
unless you found another one, but I
Yeah.
also don't need to waste my money either. I was kind of joking, kind of not.
He's like kind of.
But yeah, definitely, if you find yourself one, especially cheap enough.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's like even $20, definitely
Yeah.
scoop yourself up one. Just even if you're just a collector and you just want to have it for in general, I would get it. But other than that, don't break yourselves trying to get it.
Yeah, like I mean,
Especially
again.
don't go for like $40-50.
Oh,
That's just
no,
crazy.
no. Again, like with what I said in the Handy Boy video, this isn't really practical by today's standards. It's more or less
For nostalgia. If you
for
have it.
nostalgia and a collector's item piece.
Yeah.
That's really it. So, okay,
Let
guys.
us know in the comments, as same with the Handy Boy, if you had the Handy Pack or something equivalent to it growing up when you
Yeah.
were a kid. Let us know if you were a privileged kid.
Yeah.
A rich, privileged kid to be able to get this.
Okay, guys. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget.
Thank you for the patience. Of also waiting
Yes,
for this
thank
video.
you for waiting and your patience for this video to
Of course,
come.
months later, it won't really matter. But for
No.
those of you who stuck around
Yeah.
for now, we very much appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. I know it was only a week, but I wanted it to come out good.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to be with Tyler and in his little room because I know how bright the lights are, and it just would have.
I like my setup.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh
It's
yeah.
not that I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, I like my stuff. No, it for me, this desk here was my mom's when she, had her computer set up and all that. And when she started using the laptop upstairs, she's like, all right, you can just have the desk. So this is where I make all my YouTube videos, and it's very good for setting up and having lighting and being able to make your own backdrops and all. So.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to do it with you, overall, but then I thought this would really be better at your house because of the lighting and just it was perfect.
Thank you.
So
I try.
so if you kind of could see where I'm going with this, I really wanted the video to come out as perfect as it possibly could. So that was why I pushed it back to a week. When this video comes out, it'll be Saturday, so on Saturday. And thank you for your patience and for your understanding. I greatly appreciate
we just want
it.
the best quality content for you guys.
Yes. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as Tyler stated, please let me know in the comments down below, did you own a Handy Pack Color for your Game Boy Color when you were growing up? Or an equivalent to this?
Because in case there was other brands.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm sure there was.
Oh, definitely.
That was not made by Interact. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and take care.